whenever they're ready. Ooh. Right, namaste. Tonight's practice is a hip opening, emotionally balancing and grounding practice. So we'll start off with the soles of the feet together in front, rather than easy pose. But we could do it like this, where you have your soles of your feet together, and it's a bit like a kite shape with your legs. So you have the feet forwards of the knees. Rather than having them really close, but you can find where it feels like it's quite an easy posture to sit in, and you're still able to sit tall. And then with your hands, you can place your hands onto your knees. If you're grounding, then your palms face down. You might like to have your arms straight and then touch any of the tips of your fingers with your thumb. This can be an intuitively guided practice. If you just close your eyes for a moment with me and connect with your body and your breath, notice where you are. And then bring the thumb to touch on the tip of the index finger and just see how that feels. And then try the thumb and the middle finger. And the thumb and the fourth finger. And the thumb and the little finger. And just decide which finger you would like to touch the tip of the thumb to for your mudra. And to open the practice, we'll hum 3 times Brahmari Pranayama, placing the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth and gazing into your mind's eye. Take an inhale. Inhale. One more. And then bring the palms together at the heart center. Take a deep inhale, expanding your rib cage. And exhale to draw the navel in. Inhale, lifting your heart. Exhale to stretch forwards. You can bring your hands to your ankles or onto the ground as you wish. Fold forwards, relax your head. Now breathe into your rib cage on the back of your body and into the sides of the rib cage. And just feel with each exhale, you're letting go of your legs, your hips, your lower back. Beautiful. Taking one more breath here. And then make your way up to sitting tall again. Bring the hands outside of the knees, hug the knees together. From the middle of the mat, hug the knees, and if you feel happy to, you can roll down like a little ball, lying down on your back for happy baby pose. So happy baby is knees wide, elbows inside of your knees. And then you reach up to hook onto your big toes with your 2 fingers, or if that's too far to reach, then hold onto your ankles or even just the back of your legs and press the soles of the feet up to the sky. If you can hold onto your big toes, then pull your elbows and your knees down to the ground. Knees wide, elbows wide, shoulders wide. Pull down. Close your eyes and breathe. Melting into your hips. And also straightening your back, your spine here. And take one more breath here. And then bring the knees together, again hugging the knees. Squeeze the thighs together into your belly. Again, this is straightening your spine and really good for your digestion. Okay. Rotate the wrists and the ankles to warm them up. And change direction with the rotation. And then rocking back and forth, head to toe, up to sit, maybe 3 times up and down. Get a bit of energy back. And then turn around onto your hands and knees for table pose. For Marjari Asana, spinal flexion and extension. This is so good for waking up all of the energy, and this is preparing you. This is such a good practice, posture to do at the start of any of your yoga practices, because it allows for the energy to flow freely through the spine, and yoga is all about our spine. So just this simple forward and backward movement is really powerful, which is why we do it at nearly every class. So take an inhale to lift your chin, chest and tailbone. And an exhale to round the spine, lifting up the back. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Keep on going with your eyes closed. And on the last exhale, you can transition into downward dog by tucking the toes and lifting the hips. And ground yourself in a balanced position. If you would like to walk your heels up and down, feel free. If you can come straight into the still, grounded position, then that's quite good for this practice today. strong and grounded and balanced, finding your center. Focus on your breath and relax your neck. Next inhale, raise the right leg, bend the knee and twist the hip. Maybe look under your right armpit to the ceiling. Now turn the hips again forwards. Step outside of your right hand for lizard lunge. Bring the left knee down and point the toes back. Recently I've been practicing this variation with my hand, slightly the fingers forwards of the toes. So rather than the fingers in line with the toes, maybe you'd like to try that too. Just a little bit deeper into the right hip. This is mostly about stretching and opening your right hip in this pose, but of course you feel the left side as well, opening in the front of the hip. But feel this right hip especially is where we're working into. When you've found a position that you can settle into, then close your eyes and melt into your hips. Tie your mind to your breath. Now, if it feels safe for you, there's an option here to reach your heel up behind you and reach your right arm back to grab a hold of the toes. You stretch the quad muscles on that left leg. And at the same time, you get a nice chest opening here through the right side. You can turn and look back to the wall behind you if you have your balance there. Good. Beautiful. One more breath here. And then carefully bring the hand down, bring the toes back down. Make your way back to downward dog. Maybe you'd like to do your knees together and then lift into downward dog. It's a gentler transition. Or should I say it's a kinder transition, it's a kinder way to transition. So now your left leg, inhale, raise it up, bend the knee, twist the hip. Maybe looking under your left arm to the ceiling. And then turn the hips to the front, step outside of your left hand. Bring your right knee down. Maybe with your fingers slightly in front of your toes, just so you can lunge down a bit deeper. Feeling the stretch in your left hip now. You might like to slightly sway to begin with to get your opening in the hip and then settle into the space that feels the right spot for you. Close your eyes and melt into those hips. And with each exhale, melting. And again. again, if it feels safe, bring that heel up behind you towards your hip. Reach your left arm back, turn in your chest, hold your toes, and look back over your left shoulder. Maybe closing your eyes when you found your position. Lovely, one more breath here. And then carefully release. Bring the left knee back and lift into downward dog. Melting the heels down to the earth. Lifting the shoulders, spreading the shoulders wide. Now bend your knees to bring your abdomen to your thighs. And look in between your hands, look to the front. Now you can try doing a hop into Malasana. It's like a frog. You jump into Malasana. Yes. And then bring your palms together in prayer and press the inside of the knees with the elbows. So you're pressing the knees out as wide as they'll go. Lift the crown of the head, straighten the spine, sitting up as tall as you can. Lengthening the tailbone down to the ground. Close your eyes, focus on your breath. And soften your toes. And soften your jaw. And your forehead. Now transitioning into forward fold. Hands on the earth, point the toes forwards, fold the abdomen through the thighs, and hold onto the outside of the ankles and bend the elbows out to the sides. Pull on your ankles, lifting your shoulders up. And folding in as close to your legs as you can as you pull. With the inhale, the crown of the head lengthens to the earth, lengthening the spine. With the exhale, you pull yourself in close. Doing one more breath here. And now sitting down in a squatting pose again. Bring your arms wide. Inhale, lift. Stretch up and back. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Namaskar. Okay, now bring the feet together at the front of the mat. This is Namaskar Asana. And take a big step back with your right foot into Warrior One. Big step back and then turn the heel in. Bend the left knee. Turn the thighs in towards each other. With your inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Balancing, maybe even looking up to the hands over the head. Stretching up through your belly. Beautiful. Okay, taking one more breath. With your exhale, fold down, bring your hands to frame your front foot and step that right foot slightly forward, so it's about 1 meter distance, and then drop the heel in. We're doing Parsvottanasana. Eventually one day straightening both of your legs. Bring your left hip back. If you have tight hamstrings, then you'll find that this is done with a bend in the knee. That's it, Darryl, and if you can straighten that back leg and take the foot slightly back further, that's it. And turn the heel in to the middle of the mat. Yeah, not quite that much, somewhere in between the two. A little bit more bending in. That's it, that's it. And then gradually start to work your forehead below your knee, bringing your left hip back. Straightening that leg. That's it, perfect. You should feel a really deep stretch there. Now to come back from the pose, turn the toes on the back foot, step forwards, feet together, fold forwards into Padahastasana. Hold your ankles and pull into your fold. Now squat down like a chair, arms wide, inhale, lift and fly up, stretch back. Exhale, namaskar. One more breath here. Balancing on the right foot, step the left foot back, big step, and turn the heel in for warrior one on the left side. Bend the right knee and turn the hips back to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. If you have balance, look up to your thumbs. Focus on your breath. Stretching up and pressing the feet down. Your warrior one is getting really nice now, Sarah. We'll take one more breath here. And exhale to fold down, arms in line with your foot. Step the left foot forward slightly, so again it's about 1 meter, and the heel just drops in about 20 degrees, not much. Yes, straighten the back leg and bend the front knee, and then start drawing that right hip back and straightening that leg. One stretch at a time until eventually one day you have 2 straight legs. And here you're bringing contact of your forehead below your knee. So the inhale lengthens the spine, stretches the crown of the head to the ground, and the exhale folds the forehead in below the knee. Keep bringing the right hip back. Now turning on the toes on the back foot, step forwards, feet together, hold the ankles, exhale, fold down. Stay here, in your fold. Sit down deep into a squat, reach the arms wide, inhale, lift, back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. And now for the triangle pose. Step the right foot back. And have this right foot toes pointing straight forwards. And the left foot, the toes pointing straight out in the long direction of your mat. Hips square, arms parallel to the ground, draw your navel in, and as you exhale, extend your ribcage over to the side, windmill your arms, coming into triangle pose. That's great. If your neck allows, look up to your thumb, otherwise look down to your big toe. And just notice that gradual opening that happens. You can gradually slide lower your arm. And one more breath here. Bend the knees, come up, protect your back, and take a little reverse triangle. So straighten the legs and then reverse. So extending your one arm up, one arm down. And then back to the center. You're going to turn on the heels to do the other side, triangle. Draw your tummy in, exhale to extend the ribcage over to the side, and windmill the arms up and down. Take your time and let your body lead you so it guides you. When it's ready to open up, you can slide further. Enjoy your breath. Focus on your breath. One more breath here. And bending that knee, inhale to lift, reverse triangle. And then going back to the center, turn on the toes, turn on the heels, point the toes forwards. And exhale to fold forwards, holding onto the outside of the ankles. Now maybe you can get the top of the head in contact with the earth. That's lovely. Now roll the shoulders up and back. That's it. And then bend your knees, bring your hands to the earth, and we'll transition into side malasana squat. So the beginning stage is on the tiptoes and turning on the heel. And then going a little bit more advanced with it, you bring the whole of the heel down and you slide your foot further out, so you're getting your hips as low as possible, elbow inside of the knee, like when we do malasana, but it's to the side with one leg straight. Try and keep your spine lifted. This one is a bit of an advanced one, so if you find it's better to stay on your toes at the beginning. We've done it for a while, haven't we, Sarah, in Boston, so I think you're ready to go down with your heel. Okay, now we change sides. So coming back to that forward fold and then walking the hands over to the left. The beginning is on the tiptoes, and you could stay here with the foot grounded or turn onto the heel and balance here. Or you can bring the sole of the foot down, slide the leg out further, and then bring the elbow inside of your knee. Again, just like we do with Malasana. Happy toes, nice concentration. Amazing, one more breath. It feels so good. Come back to the middle, into your forward fold, hold onto your ankles and pull. Now turning on your toes, step back into downward dog, bring the hands to the front and step back. Lower your knees onto the mat, cross your ankles, sit back and lie down on your back. Hug the knees to the chest. And then bring the left foot on the ground, holding the right knee. A little Pavanmuktasana, wind relieving pose. And then crossing your ankle over your left knee, we'll do reclining pigeon pose. So thread your right hand through the middle, through the loop, left hand outside, and interlock your fingers behind your hamstrings, under your knee. That's great. And then pull that left leg towards you. Just focus on your breathing. Melting with each exhale. Now, keeping the legs as they are, just bring the arms out to the side and come into a spinal twist. Legs to the left, turning the head to the right. Bringing both shoulders back down and just melting into this twist. To come back up into the middle, bring the legs into knees, thighs together into the chest, hug the knees. And then bring the right foot on the ground, interlock the fingers on the left knee, or Pavanmuktasana on this left side. So first of all, Darryl, you're going to pull that left thigh into your chest. That's it. And then reclining pigeon, so cross the ankle over the knee, thread the arms through to interlock the fingers behind the right knee. Pull the right leg towards your chest. Focus on your breath. Into your spinal twist, arms out to the side, bring both legs over to the right, turn the head to the left. Shuffle the shoulders down and just relax. Okay, then coming back to the center, hug the knees, squeeze both thighs into your abdomen. And then release the pose into Shavasana. Stretch the legs out and relax. Relax your mind, relax your body. Just let everything go. Taking long exhales. Now slowly return to your body by wiggling your fingers and toes and rolling your head side to side. And then bending your knees, hug the knees to the chest and rock up and down a few times to sit. Sitting in easy pose. Or Anulom Vilom. Take your right hand, bend the two middle fingers in to the thumb, and then we'll take a fast breathing through each nostril, equal breath, starting on the left and finishing on the left. So take an exhale to prepare. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale left, close left, exhale right. Inhale right, close right, exhale left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. This is so good for balancing your energy. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish on the left. Exhale. Bring the right hand down and equal breath through both nostrils. Breathing in and out through the nose. Feel your lung capacity, whatever it is right now. Invite that fresh prana into your lungs. And 3 Brahmari breaths. Inhale. And come back to the breath coming in through the nose and out through the nose. Expanding your rib cage and your lungs. One more full breath. And then bring the palms together at the heart center. We're chanting Om Shanti. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace for us all and have a peaceful, restful evening. Thank you. Thank you for practicing with me. That was nice practicing with you tonight. I'm just going to stop the video.